Are you Remi?
Hi everyone! Welcome to English Watch and Learn. Today we're going to learn English using a scene from the movie Winter, Spring, Summer, or Fall. In this lesson, we focus on the conversation between Barnes and Remi when they met for the first time. It's perfect for learning real-life English. Let's watch the scene and learn vocabulary.
Are you Remi?
Yeah.
Okay. Thought so. This is gonna sound like super weird.
Super weird means very strange or unusual. Barnes says this because approaching a stranger like Remi feels awkward and unexpected.
This is gonna sound like super weird, but I was just talking about you today. My friend was telling me about this super smart girl that won this Google award, and she lives across the street from him or whatever.
Whatever means it is not important what is. It makes no difference what is.
Lives across the street from him or whatever. I just saw you on the platform and I thought, wow, crazy coincidence.
Coincidence is when two things happen by chance at the same time. Barnes calls it a coincidence because he just heard about Remi and then saw her at the train station.
I just saw you on the platform and I thought, wow, crazy coincidence. Kind of random, but I just thought, I don't know.
Random means something happens without a clear reason or plan. Barnes uses it to describe his sudden decision to talk to Remi.
Kind of random, but I just thought, I don't know, I thought it was cool, so thought I would say hello. I'm not a stalker.
Stalker is someone who obsessively follows or watches another person. Barnes says this jokingly to reassure Remi he's not creepy for approaching her.
I'm not a stalker.
Who's your friend?
Oh, PJ.
Fader?
Yeah, he lives.
Yeah, neighbor. He's a drug dealer, right?
PJ? No.
Okay, I'm not naive.
Naive means lacking experience or being too trusting. Remi says this to show she was aware that PJ might be involved in something suspicious, like selling drugs.
He's a drug dealer, right?
PJ? No.
Okay, I'm not naive. There's people coming in and out of his place all afternoon.
Well, yeah, he sells weed sometimes, but he's not like a drug dealer.
Weed is a slang term for marijuana, a drug. Barnes uses it to explain that PJ only sells small amounts, not as a serious drug dealer.
He sells weed sometimes, but he's not like a drug dealer. His cousin lives in Colorado and sends him stuff sometimes, and then he, resells it to people he knows.
At a profit?
A profit means money that is earned in trade or business after paying the costs of producing and selling goods and services.
At a profit?
Okay. I see what you did there. I'm Barnes, by the way.
Great job watching the scene. Let's quickly recap the 8 words we learned. First, super weird, it means very strange, like how Barnes felt approaching Remi. Whatever that means, it is not important what is. It makes no difference what is. Next, coincidence, when things happen by chance, like Barnes seeing Remi after hearing about her. Then, random, something unplanned, like Barnes' decision to say hi. Stalker is someone who creepily follows another person. Barnes jokingly said he's not one. Naive means being too trusting, like when Remi says she's not naive about PJ. Weed, slang for marijuana, which PJ sells sometimes. Finally, profit, money that is earned in trade or business after paying the costs of producing. Awesome work! Try using one of these words in a sentence and share it in the comments below. Now let's talk grammar. The scene uses the present simple tense for habits or facts. For example, Barnes says he sells weed sometimes. This shows that it's something PJ does occasionally. You can use it like, she walks to school every day. Practice this. Make a sentence about something you do sometimes, like, I watch movies sometimes. Say it out loud to get comfortable. Time to practice speaking. Listen to how Barnes says,
This is gonna sound like super weird.
this is gonna sound like super weird. That gonna is a casual way to say going to. Americans use it all the time in conversations. Let's practice. Repeat after them. This is gonna sound.
I'm sorry, this is gonna sound so strange.
This is gonna sound strange, but has Drew ever had a beard?
Iris, hey. This is gonna sound crazy, but
This is gonna sound like super weird.
Nice. I like the way you sound. That's it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed learning English with Remi and Barnes. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more. See you next time.